Okay, so I want to go over a quick video regarding one of the biggest mistakes that guys who are just learning game make with women. They're one of the biggest fucking mistakes that push women the fuck away, okay? And it's especially towards guys with their ex-girlfriends because, they learn a little bit of game, they get dumped, they feel like they have to learn a little material, and they just tend to learn a little bit of game. They practice on their woman and shit, and it's good, it's great, it's awesome. And of course, it's great to invest in yourself. But this is one of the biggest driving factors that pushes and pushes and pushes their girlfriends and even new girls away, okay? So what is that? So when I tell you this, girls respond to flirtiness. They like flirty vibes. That's a way to really spark some intense emotion in them. They like that. They like to be teased a little bit. They like to be called a dork. They like to be told that you're just a little bit out of their league and that they just can't handle you, okay? They like to be told that they're a little too short for you. They like to be challenged, okay? They like the fact that you're just a little bit out of their league. They like the fact that their hair isn't long enough. And when you tell them that shit and you try to hook them up with, hey, go with that guy over there. He's probably good for you, okay? And you tease them like that, right? That's what they like, okay? And girls, they respond to that. But here's the issue. Guys, they just get a little bit obsessive with the teasing and pushing away, okay? So they push these girls away when they're like, go handle that guy. He's a nice guy. Go with him. You should stay with him because I'm just gonna hurt you, okay? Girls, they like that shit, but here's the thing. When it's just that, and that's just what your foundation is built on, your connection with a girl that you meet is just teasing back and forth, it's cool, it's playful, you look cool talking to chicks and teasing them, pushing them away, but you're not getting laid, or you're not gonna build that fucking connection, okay? So there's an extent, and this is what pushes from intermediate game to that advanced high level, when you can recognize when to kind of step off from the flirtiness and go to the next level where you want to build some sort of connection. Because without connection, you're not gonna really get the in-depth conversations with her. You're not going to build a relationship with her. You're not gonna consistently hook up with her. You're not gonna have that fun, playful vibe with her, okay? You're gonna have that vibe, but you're not gonna have the depth of the conversation that makes her think about you the next morning. She'll just remember the teasing. But if you have that fucking deep connection where she feels like she's known you for a while, and you built that strong ass fucking connection, she's gonna be thinking about you more and more, and you're opening her up like a fucking flower, and she fucking blooms and explodes all of her emotions on you and her in-depth personal secrets with you. That's what's going to really fucking build her, okay? That's what's going to build her up. So you want to be able to tease her at first and then maybe open up shit with different sorts of questions, like, what is something that your parents don't know about you, okay? And you can ask them, what's a little secret that your parents don't know about you, okay? And something like that, just opening her up like that, where she's forced to tell you and dig deep into her fucking soul and tell you these personal, in-depth shit about you, or about her, okay? And that's really what's going to open her the fuck up. And you need to know that. You need to be able to recognize that, because you cannot just have this flirty fucking banter back and forth because it's nothing on paper. It's good to have that. And it's good to fucking, it's good to have that flirty vibe. And you're going to look really fucking cool. It's going to spark attraction, but you're not going to get sex and build connections from just flirty banter. So you have to have that connection, okay? And of course, while you're connecting with her, you can still continue with the flirty vibe, but you still want to try to bring her in depth and personally and create that connection and then eventually escalate on her. So you have to have all of that. So the only reason I'm bringing this up is because recently I was at a bar, okay? And I met this chick. And generally what I try to do when you really, really get advanced like this, you'll talk to girls and you'll have that flirty banter, and eventually when you hit that hook where you can tell that she's interested in you, she will start to do more of the work towards you. She'll start asking you the questions. When you're brief, she's gonna be like, fuck, I want to have this dude. I want to see what he's like. I'm gonna start escalating the questions, and to him, I'm going to start being more flirty with him. I'm going to start initiating all of this banter back and forth, okay? So there was this girl that I met at the bar, and, we were hitting it off for a little bit, and I kind of pulled back a little bit. See what she was made of. Let's see what her game was. And we didn't bang, we didn't have sex, we didn't hook up or nothing, okay? None of that happened, but I got her number. So the next morning, I texted her, asked her how her night was, something simple like that. And we're texting back and forth. And then I kind of saw her trying to win me over and trying too hard to impress me with flirtiness. So what she was doing was she was continuing this fucking banter. And it was just banter and banter and banter and banter. You're too big of an asshole for me. You should stay away from me. You couldn't handle me. And she's saying all of this shit. And she's trying to like make me jealous. She's like, oh, I'm going on a date with another guy. All this fucking shit trying to get my attention. And I could just fucking see right fucking through it, okay? I could see right through it. She's texting me, blowing up my Snapchat, trying to do things to make me fucking jealous and get her fucking attention and trying to banter with me, and it just fucking annoyed the fucking shit out of me. It's like, all right, listen, I've had too much of this, so I just fucking eventually just stop responding, okay? And that's what's going to happen. If you try too hard to impress someone with your attraction and your game that you know with your flirtiness and all this shit, eventually the person is just going to fade the fuck away. They're just gonna be like, this is fucking pointless. This is fucking pointless, okay? This is fucking pointless to talk to this guy, okay? So you wanna have that fucking connection to go off of, okay? Don't make it just flirty. Don't try too hard to impress her with your flirtiness and the flirty lines, because man, this is a mistake that I have made in the past and girls have fucking walked the fuck away, okay? You wanna have that balance, all fucking three. Flirtiness, connection, escalation, sexual chemistry, okay? You want to have all that, because without that, you're going to fuck up and go jerk off. So don't do that.